wait, I can see a ton of people already just, calling out their names and locations. So we have Myra from Connecticut. Hi, Katie. How are you? Patty, hello. Daniel from NJ. I'm guessing that's New Jersey. Tilesh, hi, how are you? Thank you for staying up for this. I know it's midnight in the UK. All right, we have Vinny from Myrtle Beach, if I said that correct. I have Ebony from North Carolina. Oh my goodness, this is going too fast for me. Zach from the UK. Hi, Daryl from New York. Hey, Jonathan. Hey, Judah from Colorado. Hey, Money. How is everyone doing tonight? Are you excited for this webinar? I am so excited. I'm going to give you a quick introduction before we begin. Then what I'll do is I'll introduce our guest speaker for tonight. I'm truly excited to invite him and have him speak. So yeah, I'll start in like a couple of minutes with the intro. So glad to see you're all fired up. Okay, so we have Mohammed from Algeria. We have people from all over the world tonight. That's awesome, That is the best thing about, doing this online, these online webinars. It's just bringing people from all over the world together. So, yeah, we continue seeing who else we have in the house. Let's see. I have Monica from Portland, Maria from Jersey, Trevor from Northern Ireland. Awesome. Hi, Trevor. You're on my side of the world. Ray from Sydney, Australia. We have Natalie from Spain. Ro from Austin, Texas. Gamal from Hungary. I think we have every single country covered here. Good job, guys. German from California. How are you? All right, so looks like we have quite a few people still dialing in. So let me. All right, well, we have someone from Puerto Rico. Hello, Ariel. How are you? We have Upsup from Iowa. Alrighty, awesome. So let me start with a very quick introduction. I think many of you who are here probably have been following me for a while. But just in case, my name is Kiara, as you probably established by now. Now, basically, my strengths in this industry are using social media strategies. So, people follow me just to learn, how I make six figures online every year, using social media strategies and without paying for a dime in traffic. The strategy, it's something I really love working with. And like I said, I've made up to six figures. I've made up to even 25K in 1 month. Oh, hi, Louis. Nice to see you here. Another Malteser in the house. Woo! Okay. So, I've, like I said, I've been making six figures online and with these strategies. However, I came to a point where now I just want to, create more leverage in my business and start scaling online. So I realized that I needed to start tapping into paid traffic. And as you know, guys, when it comes to paid traffic, it's a completely different world to using free Facebook strategies. So I obviously had to look for help. So, I started looking for ways, to start driving traffic, but obviously the paid way, because paid traffic is scalable and, it just takes business to a whole new level, if you want to scale. So, I started looking, for help, and it's an amazing team. And, when I saw what they were doing with Facebook ads and the, the strategy they were using was extremely unique. Like, I never saw anyone do Facebook ads the same way they do. So I partnered up with these guys very recently, like just 2.5 months ago, literally is when we started working together. and we rolled out a test campaign, and there was one specific person who obviously I had to work with a lot because he was the main person working on the ads, even though we're a team. But he was the main person working on the ads, and he is going to be your guest speaker for tonight. And what we've been doing is, we had, at first we were testing the campaign, and what we saw was, the results were amazing. So we decided, let's start scaling. And this was a very recent when we started scaling. And in the last 30 days, just in the last 30 days, we got 90 signups just from Facebook ads. And if you were on my Facebook today, you actually see the screenshot where you see how I have, from today up to July the 23rd or the 24th, I had like 120 signups to date. 90 of which came from the ads. All right, so that is pretty insane, guys. I have 90 signups that went straight into, for my primary business. So now we're waiting to see, now they're obviously going through the whole process of, your leads need to go through, your buyer leads. Initially, they go through another process. So obviously now we're going to have some great backend sales, and we're really excited to scale this. So this exact formula is what we're going to use to scale, scale me to 100K per month. And we know we can get there by the end of the year. And tonight, we're going to share that with you. So if you're excited to learn about this Facebook formula, then, just scream yes on the chat, say I'm excited, say I'm pumped up. And when I see that we get a good, okay, we're full house, so I need to get 100, yeses. I'm excited, I'm pumped up. When I get those 100, I'm gonna get my guest speaker online for you, and I'm gonna introduce you to him, and he's gonna share with you this Facebook formula. Awesome. All right. All right, you guys are excited as much as I am. All right, you need to be excited for this. If you're not pumped up, all right, I don't want you to hear if you're not pumped up, but everyone's pumped up tonight. The whole house is rocking. Awesome, guys. All right, let's do this then. Awesome. Everyone's super pumped. All right, so I am ready to introduce you to this very special guest speaker tonight. So you're probably all dying to find out who he is. So this very special guest speaker is Brian Dixon. All right, Brian's now a great friend. He works together. He's He's part of Limitless Lifestyle, and you're gonna meet him tonight. All right, he'll give a quick intro to who he is, and he'll give you the Facebook training. So the Limitless Lifestyle team, basically, guys, are the people I've been working with, and they're friends, and they're also mentors to me now. We work very closely together, and I trust them with all my heart to really help me scale my business with Facebook ads, because like I said, my forte is in social media. So thanks to them, I've been able to get this trucking, and you guys have the best of the best here with you today. So I'd like to bring Brian on board. How are you, Brian?
Hey, sorry guys, I'm trying to get my video to work here. For some reason I turned it off and it won't turn back on. But I'm really, really, really excited to be here. And Kiara, you're such an amazing person. Just to see your success over the past little while, and just to be able to work with you over the past couple of months has been incredible. And as you can see, we're just producing massive results. And to be able to be here tonight, share this information with you guys, and hopefully you can take this. And really, guys, I want you to get a pen and paper and really, take what I'm going to share with you guys tonight and take action on it, because once I get into the slides here, I'm just going to try to get the video working here. But once I get into the slides, this information not only helped, Kiara get 90 sales in I think 30 days or something crazy like that, but it's helped myself and my business partners here build a 7-figure business online, mastering one specific skill in our business that's scalable and massively scalable. And if you take action on this information and you apply it to your business, and even, you might see no results in the beginning, you might see some results, but if you keep taking action on this information, you start seeing some results. Those results are going to be scalable, and you can start creating, it took me, I think, 90 days of learning this information to build a six-figure business online, and that was going from complete newbie to 90 days in the game, and took off traveling the world full time, which, I'll get into a little bit in that in about 2 minutes here. But okay, I'm gonna have to, I think, restart my my window here. So give me 1 second.
No worries. All right, guys. So while Brian gets that sorted, we'll just have to wait, I guess. So yeah, Brian. Basically, I've known Brian now for over a year. We met the first time in Las Vegas last year, and you may have seen me hanging out with him and the Limitless Lifestyle team in Phoenix recently. So they're actually they have a big name online. So I'm sure he's actually familiar to a few of you. Awesome. So let's see what's happening here. Yeah, so guys, as we were saying, we've actually been generating signups, but the last 30 days were the best. Like, we had 90 signups, and that's just insane. So we're excited to just take this to the next level. So since we're getting even better results, obviously we'll keep scaling, and this is massive. So Brian here is like going to show you how we're going to take this next level. Oh, hi Brian, you're back.
There we go. I think you can kind of see me here. What's up, guys? There we go. Yeah, we tried to use this fancy mic and make my voice sound all good, but I guess it took the picture away, and I guess you can't really see my face with the sun. But we're actually coming to you from our beautiful house here in Scottsdale. The view here is just incredible.
Oh, look at that.
So you guys hanging out here. So that's sort of my view, and it all started with learning this information, actually. So that's pretty cool. It all started with learning this information that started me on the path to living this kind of lifestyle and PR, seeing her success. So you know what? I'm gonna jump right into this. I'm gonna pull up some slides here, and we're gonna get started and get the show on the road.
Awesome.
There's so many people here. This is amazing, from all over the world too. This is cool. What time is it over there, Kiara?
Over here, it's 1:15 a.m. But some people stayed awake for this. Like, they messaged me. They're like, I'm having a nap, and I'm gonna wake up just to watch this webinar.
That's amazing. Now, see, that's commitment right there. So those are the people we like having on these webinars. That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I'm just going to share my screen here. I'm not the techie one, so let's see if I get this right. Try to not show something inappropriate. There we go. I think this is okay. Cool.
It works.
Yeah. So can you guys see my screen? I just want to make sure in the comments there. Can you guys just write yes if you can see my screen? Just the slides. I believe I should be presenter.
They
cool.
see it.
Okay, perfect. Let me just jump over it. Okay, so on this webinar, we're going to show you how this one simple Facebook ad that we place has generated over 90 sales in the last 30 days, in Kiara's business, and I'm going to break that down for you, step by step. So here we go. So how this one simple ad, Facebook ad, generated 90 sales in the last 30 days, and this formula that we're going to teach you, like I said, is the same formula, I've used myself, and we've used here, Limitless Lifestyle, and we've taught many, many other people, how to create like massive success in their business. So this is very duplicatable, this whole process. So just welcome to my Facebook Masters course or Limitless Profits course. I just want to personally say, how much I appreciate you guys taking the time. Like, Kiara said, you're from all over the world. Some of you, it's I don't know what time in the morning, and just really appreciate you, taking valuable time to be here with us and be on this training. I've personally spent the past 20 months, mastering this. And what I'm going to show you tonight, and 16 out of those 20 months or 24 months, I've been traveling the world full time, building a 7-figure business online, with my business partners. And we actually just locked down this place in Scottsdale that you saw for the next year, because we're just, working on some pretty amazing things here. But for the past year, we've been literally traveling the world, 14 plus countries, 100 plus cities, building our online business. And it's just, and that's using this process. So it's pretty cool. The information that I'm going to share with you tonight should be taken seriously. I really suggest that you have a pen and paper ready, as what I'm going to share with you. And we're going to dive right into everything. I'm going to show you the exact process step by step. and show you how this has generated 7 figures for myself and my personal clients in the last 12 months. So if you guys are excited, let's get started. All right, going down. Oh, look at this beautiful picture. So we gotta learn how Kiara generates a consistent flow of automated leads and sales into her business through one cool, simple 3-step process while building an audience and brand where people will buy from her for life. How cool is that? So this title of this workshop is how I generate a consistent flow of leads and sales into my business using Facebook, straight and simple. So how I achieve this, within my own business and Kiara's business without my own product or even my own website. So I know most of you guys should be in DA or you are in digital altitude, so you have your own product, you have an opportunity. That's exactly where I started myself. That's exactly where, Kiara is right now and started herself. So today I'm going to break down for you exactly how, we achieve these complete, these results as a complete newbie to like online marketing just over a year ago. And if you take this information seriously, how you can too and just master this. So before we begin though, I really need you guys to promise me that you will use what, we teach on this webinar for ethical means only. And I know that sounds funny to you guys, but I'm dead serious about that. There's so much unethical marketing going out there and business building going out online. So I really need you to promise me guys that you're going to take this information because it's very strong information. You can target some pretty cool things and just use it in your business, more morally and ethically. So if I teach this stuff, I just want to know that you will use this for ethical means. Deal? So cool. I think we're all good with that. So results not typical, your results will vary. As you know, the big numbers of results that, will look are not typical. I cannot guarantee that you will get the same results that I have. You might see worse, you might even see better. This is a common sense because I have no idea, who you are. And if you'll take this information and actually take action on it and put it into practice. So I can't guarantee anyone's results. All I can do is give you guys the information and hopefully you're taking notes and you'll take action on it. In fact, the average person who signs up for training gets little to no results, again, because lack of action. Because let's face it, the average person gets average results. But I know you guys are not average people because, like Kiara said, you guys are here from all over the world and you're willing to take this information and take action on it because, guys, I want you to really absorb what we're going to share tonight because it's powerful information. I want to see all of you guys succeed. So this is the same decision, being on a webinar, finding a mentor, finding information that started me on this journey just over 2 years ago. So here's a little bit about my background, so my story. So there's a picture of me that's recent of just one here in Scottsdale. So over about 3 years ago now, it was actually a while ago, I moved to Australia for a year. I was at a point in my life where I was depressed and I was really just not fulfilled. I just wasn't on a path that really got me fired up in the morning. I was still waking up to the alarm clock, wishing I wasn't waking up in the morning. Just wanted to stay in bed and really had no desire to get out of bed. So I got to a point in my life that I was really at a crossroads and I was really, I was just asking for help and asking, I guess the universe, you can call it, for some sort of guidance. And at that point, I got this opportunity to go to Australia. I was going with my girlfriend at the time. She was going to school there. And within that experience, over the year that I spent in Australia, I found this passion for traveling. And it wasn't about the traveling, but I found this passion because, I started on this road to fulfillment within myself. I started finding happiness within my days. I started finding started doing things that I was passionate about, started, living life and choosing things within my days that I actually wanted to do for me. It wasn't just, waking up in the morning, going to a 9-to-5 job every day. So it was a really spiritual and powerful journey for myself to be able to experience that kind of, joy just for the time that I had it there. And I was still working a job, still had to, make money, going to a job while I was there, but I worked part-time and I was able to do it in a really cool way. But through that journey, I really found this passion for traveling because I knew just in that short period of time in a year, just living somewhere and still working a job, and the transformation that happened within myself, what if I could go out there and travel and experience, the rest of the world, but, do it from a cool thing like my laptop. So my first goal was just enough to make enough money to backpack the world, just to backpack and go from hostel to hostel. I think my first trip I wanted to go to was Thailand. Actually, Kara's been there. It's an amazing place. I've been there I think I went there for a month last year. It was incredible, one of my best experiences, but that was sort of my plan. I just wanted to make enough money so I could backpack through Thailand. It was really cheap, and so it was really cheap, and that was sort of my whole idea. I didn't really have this extravagant idea to live this extravagant lifestyle at the time. I just really wanted to have more sense of that freedom that I got to taste when I went off to Australia. And the actual cool part about this, when I stumbled upon my mentor and all this, I was working a job, and I got a call, I think the day before, and they fired me. And this is like 2 weeks before I was supposed to take off on my trip to New Zealand. And I had this all planned out. We still had to pay for our place by the end of the month. We had all these expenses, all this stuff. And it was just a really crazy time, but I got fired. And that's immediately when I came across my mentor who shared with me this information. It was just really cool the time that I got it and the time that this information came into my hands. And when I started applying it, it was really crazy to see those sort of results and patterns that happened in my life. But so what that mentor did for me, he showed me what I'm going to share with you tonight. I've kind of taken it and kind of added like a little bit of a supercharger to it. But, I stumbled across him. At the time, he was making 6 figures a year online. So I had this idea of traveling the world, and I found this mentor making 6 figures a lot online. Now he's making well over 7 figures. I think he's making multiple 6 figures a month right now using the same information. He showed me this crazy little Facebook method that I'm going to share with you tonight that was making him up to $3,000 per day online in the current opportunity he was in. So, and that was, again, an opportunity. So within 2 weeks, of using this and jumping in the opportunity that he was in, my first real venture online, I had my first 4-figure day. And so that first 4-figure day was more than I made in an entire month working that job part-time. And I literally just plugged in this information and got an incredible result from it right away. And so I found, so within 2 weeks, I had my first 4-figure day, and I was absolutely, hooked with this method. But that doesn't mean I saw success right away. It actually took me over a year of like coming home and taking this information seriously and taking action on it to actually start seeing that success I talked about within the 90 days. But when I plugged into this and really took this seriously, it was 90 days when I replaced my job and was able to create this amazing automated business that we have today. But I found my current business partners and built a 7-figure brand in the past year, while traveling the world full time, utilizing this information. So it's pretty cool to see, like 3 years ago where I found this information. It's about a year and a half after that where I really took this information, made a decision within my life that it was going to be this and my decision to live this passionate, fulfilled life that I wanted to, traveling the world. And there's no excuses. And I'm sure Scott could tell you a lot about that. There was no excuses. And I just made it happen. But it took 90 days after that point, making it happen with this information, that I literally took off and traveled the world. And now I haven't turned back since. And now we built a 7-figure business in the past year, again, utilizing this information. So I just want to stress that because of how important, it is to take action on information when you get it at the right time. Because it's really cool, especially with, the opportunity you guys have. It's powerful, like really, really powerful. So who is this perfect for? So people who are looking to attract the perfect customer into their business. So here we're all, if we're all in digital altitude, we all have businesses. We all have a real business. So we need to, get customers to the front of our business, to be able to see the products that we have. So it's just a typical business. We need to find that perfect buyer for it. So if you're looking to attract, the perfect customers into, your business, and then you want to learn how to deliver, value in a cool way that people love. So once the people come into your business, what sort of value can you deliver to them in a really cool way that builds a really fast relationship with them? They learn to love you. And then how do you turn those people who come in there into, an endless amount of sales that just come into your business automatically when you learn how to get this process down? So this is what I'm going to teach you tonight. And it's a really cool, simple process, and it's very powerful. So today you'll discover why Facebook is the #1 platform to market a business today, and how automated systems can generate consistent leads and sales for you and free up your time focusing on the parts of the business that you absolutely love. So, and I'm going to show you the exact blueprint to bring these pieces together. So here's a little bit more about me. I guess we got a couple slides in here, but successfully built, so this is, about more of my business background. So I've successfully built 8 offline and online businesses from the age of 14. Made my first 6 figures online when I was 16 years old, buying and selling websites. After that, I actually went broke, lost all that money. Really didn't have the mindset to be able to keep it, but went through a bunch of different struggles, opened a bunch of different businesses that I was successful in, really didn't find the passion, worked for a family business, worked for a family business for a while, and then, somehow ended up, finding, again, mentor and ended up in Scottsdale, Arizona here talking to you guys. But I've spoken to seeding entrepreneurs all around the world in North America, traveled more full-time the past 2 years while building 7-figure businesses, following this formula on my laptop, literally working like 2 to 4 hours a day. Even now I still work. I'm running around doing things, but my laptop literally like maybe a couple hours a day. Behind the scenes Facebook expert when it comes to, lead generation and sales, using attraction marketing. I've been mentored by 7, 8, 9, and yes, 10-figure earners. I have billionaire mentors. So I have been around a lot of great people, and I work with multiple 7 and 8-figure clients all the time, using this information. So the truth is, people are still unaware of how easy it is to set up a business online in 2016. As you guys know, you jumped on a great opportunity, and you have this business, but now you need, the customers to drive, the business and drive the business and scale the business. So it's never been easier to build a business online in any niche, using a platform like Facebook. And you can literally set what I'm going to show you up in less than 48 hours. So there's little to no competition on Facebook, the stuff that they don't want you to know, using the methods that, we teach. So, and it's the most advanced targeting and marketing platform in the World Wide Web. And what Facebook has done, like even the past month, and what they consistently do to their marketing platform is amazing. It's continuously optimized. And it's just, like, as you can see, Kiara's results are proof of this. Within that, it's amazing. And I've ran a test campaign for a couple others, and it's just amazing to see, the results that we're getting just through, some of the changes Facebook made and the process that I'm going to share with you guys in a few minutes. So why build your business on Facebook? Why did I decide in the beginning to, jump on Facebook and build my business? So these are some really great points. It's an instant exposure to any industry, market, or niche. You can literally set up your business in minutes and target literally any business or niche online. So if you're, brand or you want to go, like you can talk. Sorry, I'm gonna get a drink of water here. It's about 30. I'm from Canada, so I was gonna say 30 degrees Celsius. I'm in the U.S., so it's about 100. It's probably 100 degrees Fahrenheit right now. I'm doing this outside. But okay, there we go. So it's the ability to easily create, instant exposure to any industry, market, or niche on Facebook. Facebook is just a super powerful platform. You can literally target, like I said, there any industry or niche, like almost instantly. Setting up your business, within setting up your business within like 48 hours. So ability to easily create massive targeted audiences in seconds to find your perfect buyers. This is how we're able to not only generate, 90 sales through, but generate these at a super low lead cost, because that's cool. We can generate all these sales, but behind that, how much does it cost to actually generate, these sales? So it's really cool with Facebook when you get into knowing your numbers, which we're going to cover. Becoming an instant authority or celebrity in your industry, niche, or local community. So, by the way, how we set this up, we position yourself as an instant celebrity authority within what you're doing, within your niche, within your community, or within the business that you're in. So you can literally set up your business on autopilot so it works while you sleep. So you're consistently generating leads and sales. And the great thing about business like Digital Altitude is that it's in many countries around the world. So you can literally set up your business and have it running while you sleep and generate sales, from the United Kingdom, from United States, from Canada, but from all over the world, which was the great part about my business. So not only that, I had my targeting set up, and where, when people were awake in the United States, I was making sales, and then when they went to bed and they were awake in Australia, I was targeting that market, I was making sales there. So it's really easy to target that and, have this business that runs while you sleep. And it's instant access to 196 buying markets around the world, if you're looking to build a business online. So you can access just like every market around the world. So it's just really cool. So this is how I started my business. So I literally started my business by building a fan page. So this is my most current fan page, and I still use this fan page all the time. This is sort of my baby. This is what I started with in September 2014. I think the date was, September 2014. So this is what I started on my journey. And the first thing I did was learn how to set up a fan page. So a fan page is a completely separate entity from your personal page. It can be managed by multiple people. It's an actual, I look at this, like, I'm going to share with you guys a cool trick. If you want to, you're setting up your business on Facebook and you want to set up your fan page, go to business.facebook.com. That's just a really cool tip. Not a lot of people know that, but you can set up a business account on Facebook and manage multiple fan pages through there, multiple ad accounts, all that cool stuff. And it's just it's a much easier way to manage everything. So if you used Facebook before, you haven't used it before, you can sign up an account there, business.facebook.com. But this is a fan page. So the first step that I took was setting up my fan page. And as you can see, this is a current screenshot of mine. I have over 32,000 fans. I don't do a ton of marketing, even though we've built this amazing business. We haven't, done thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of marketing, because the way that we market, we don't have to spend a lot of money to generate a great result. So, this fan page, it was back in 2014, I think I said, back in 2014. So, so about over a year and a half, it's been almost 2 years. About a year and a half, we've generated 32,000 likes on this page. And this page alone has generated 7 figures, my personal page, selling, different things and different opportunities, behind this process. So the first thing to do is set up a fan page on Facebook if you're looking to build a business on Facebook. It's one of your most valuable assets, and it's going to be the foundation that you're going to build your entire business on. It's going to build the entire foundation. So this is going to give you the ability to, be able to target people that you want to bring into your business, find your perfect customer. We're going to break down exactly how to do that in the most powerful way. So the second part, learn how to craft my perfect story. So this is like just giving this to you guys, and you just having this formula, even understanding going from fan page to crafting a story is worth enough just to take from this and walk away, because it's so powerful. This concept and this idea, when you learn how to get it right, when you learn how to get it right and you wrap your head around this concept, and you learn and you take the time to craft your perfect story, really get into your vision, get into your brand, it's super powerful. And this is something, it's an investment. This asset and investment that you have can literally generate you consistent leads and sales for months, for days, for months, and for years. I've used one of my stories for over, like I said, a year and a half, and still continuously produces me even better and better results, because Facebook's marketing is getting more and more advanced. It's really cool. So learn how to craft my perfect stories. You can see my story on the side there. That was one of them. I had over 12,000 likes, 591 shares. Or sorry, 12,591 likes, 1,118 shares. We're going to go into actually Kiara's too. I'm going to show you, and we can see some of her results too, so you can see a first-hand look. We're going to break it down. So we're actually going like really in depth into this, guys. So, but I learned how to craft my perfect story here. So you can get a little glimpse of my story over there, how it started. But it's really captivating. If you read that, you saw that on Facebook, and I was targeting somebody who was literally interested in traveling the world. Maybe they had been traveling. Maybe they just got back from traveling. Maybe they've been traveling for 3 months. Maybe they've been traveling for a year. Maybe they've been traveling for 6 months. You can target everything like that on Facebook. If they saw something like that, maybe looking at personal development or looking to, again, build a business online, you can literally target your dream client, your dream customer, literally like crafting the story to them. Pretty engaging, story to people when they see that. And what are they going to do? They're going to read it. They're going to get a ton of value and information, and then they're going to take the action, follow through, and either become a lead and go through your email process, or they're going to go and buy your products at the end. So people don't buy products, they buy you. This is the powerful thing about the story. Your brand, image, personality, vision, it's your story. It's the most powerful form of marketing. All multi-million-dollar and billion-dollar companies sell through storytelling. And Coca-Cola, I hate to use them because I'm against all that shit. I will call it shit. I hate it, but it's but I love, it's all going away anyways. But they're amazing at it, because they learn how to. They know how to storytell. They never actually sell Coke. They're one of the best people at it. They sell the experience. When you watch a Coca-Cola commercial, it's emotionally engaging. You read it, you become connected. You feel some sort of, you feel an emotion towards it. Connects to you in some sort of way. They have all these different amazing storytelling marketing, or all these different storytelling type marketing techniques all over at different times of year to really captivate you in those moments and engage you as a client, or engage you as a customer, or engage you into what. Or engage you into that emotion, into that feeling, and then at the end, they drink that bottle of Coke, and what happens? It creates that connection between you and that Coke, and when you see that bottle of Coke, it makes you feel good. When you drink it, it doesn't, but when you see it, it makes you feel good, and that's the power of it. And it's just a crazy powerful form of marketing. All billion-dollar companies use it. So written stories are as powerful as video or commercial advertising. You activate millions of neural pathways when you read. So it's cool too, because a lot of our marketing. I look at the customer perspective, or the customer where they're at when they're going to see, your story and your post, typically on a mobile phone, running around. There's a lot of great video marketing and that stuff out there too. But don't disregard, storytelling and written posts, because when somebody's, reading your post versus actually listening to it, they can read it. But what happens when you read? You start engaging in it, especially if it's written in the right way. You almost become consumed in it, and everything around you becomes that story, and you start living through it. So storytelling is a very powerful form, especially since we do a lot of mobile marketing. You can write that down, because almost 85-90% of Facebook is all mobile. I know a lot of people still do desktop and all this, but you really want to optimize that marketing dollar and really focus on one area that you want to really create massive results in. I chose mobile, and we chose mobile here because that's where 90% of users are. So with a mobile user, they're easy to read story. They can read it, get them super engaged into it. Doesn't matter if they're on the bus, if they're at work, whether they're on break, whether they're living their life, doing whatever they're doing. At the grocery store, they can pick up their phone, and they can read the story. They can get super engaged in it, which is a really, really powerful thing. So when I learned how to craft my story, the next step was actually, getting it out and finding my perfect audience. So when I started this, I didn't have a huge budget. I was literally, let me think. This is back in, I was $20,000 in credit card debt, guys. So I'm just an open person. And I think we all can be here. But I was thinking it was $20,000 in credit card debt when I got started in this. I was just getting out of a bad relationship. Oh no, she's a great girl, but it was just the relationship itself. You know, it wasn't working out. We're best friends now. She's amazing. But at the time, like, you know, I was in a bad relationship. Just things were not going well. I was in massive debt. I was working a job I didn't like, and so I was in a really bad position, you know, to start a business. If anybody looked on paper, they were like, holy shit, it's probably not the best idea to go starting a business. Why don't you go get a job, get some money or get some help while you have some bills to pay and get your life in order? But, you know, my dream within this was really what led me to breaking up with the relationship that was holding me back, with quitting the job that wasn't allowing me to do things that was fulfilling in my life, and reallocating the time to doing things and taking action on things that I love. And it's amazing when you start taking information, start taking action, like you guys have, just being here, you know, learning new information, taking action on it in a direction towards a clear vision and goal, which is the powerful thing about the story. We're going to get into that. You can start creating massive results in your life. And that's what I said 30 days after that, I was out of debt. Or sorry, 90 days after that, I was out of debt. And I was traveling the world full time. And I made I had many months, you know, well over 5 figures in my own personal business, you know, just a few months in. So it's a pretty crazy thing when, again, take action on information and, really apply it to your life. So started with less than $10 per day when I was in that situation. You know, so I didn't have a big budget to start off with. It was not like I had like a ton of money to dump into advertising. So I really just had to test something, like a proven plan that worked, that I saw it work at the time. So I plugged into my mentor's training at the time, step by step plugged in. I built my fan page. I created a story in a different, you know, he had a different method at the time, but very similar structure. Create a story, put it to Facebook, and found out and just tested how to find, you know, tested a couple different markets on how to find people, tested a couple different markets that I knew were working for him, and I'll give them all to you guys. And just, you know, a couple of days later, or I think it was overnight, I literally had sales coming in overnight. So from taking action, from setting the fan page up, from placing the story ad to actually taking action, driving traffic to it, I had sales coming in overnight, and I was spending less than $10 a day. And as you can see here, you know, per conversion on this picture, 43 cents a conversion. If you guys are able to generate 43-cent leads all the time into your business, like every single, like 43-cent leads, what if you could scale that? If you could spend $1,000 and you're generating, or sorry, if you could get 1,000 leads, and for every one of those leads, you know, you're spending 43 cents, you spend $430 to get 1,000 leads into your business. Like, this is completely scalable, guys. This is what we're going to teach you. This is scalable. I can take this number right here and I can scale this to the moon in the methods that I use. So it's crazy when you can get conversions like this. You want to scale your business. This is how Kiara is going to take her business, you know, to well over 6 figures. She's going to crush it in the next like 90 days. So I can't wait for that. But this is scalable. So once you know your numbers and you have like an idea through like a very simple process, it's very easy to scale your business. And I'm going to give you that framework. So every 12 customers that would come through my business at the time, and this is a very, very, these numbers are almost identical to Kiara's numbers actually for digital altitude. So for every 12 customers that I think she's actually between 12 and 20, so this is perfect. Every 12 customers that come through her funnel actually turn into a front end sale, but it's a lot higher. Mine was only a $3,000 product in the back end. With digital altitude, you have all the way up to Apex, which is amazing. So you have, you know, massive potential, you know, those leads coming in of what they can turn into and buyers in the back end. So it's just crazy when you take this information and apply it to your business. So the cost per sale in this whole thing was $5.64, you know, to make the sale. But that sale was a $25 profit on the front end. So, you know, it was an $18 profit. So if you're actually still making money on the front end, it's costing you less. It's costing you less on the front end to produce the actual sale, and just on the front end sale on that $1, which or $37 in digital altitude, that turns, you know, it costs you $5 to $10 or even $20 or even $25 to generate that sale. But that sale goes up and it goes up and it goes to a rise or an ascend. You know, it already paid for itself on the front end. The entire back end is profit. So when you know those kinds of numbers, it's pretty crazy when you can scale your business and you take that concept and that idea. It's truly limitless, and that's why we call our life limitless lifestyle. So it's you know, so we started building. When I had this idea and I learned how I could do this, I started building multiple fan pages and multiple niches. You don't have to do this, guys, at all. I focused on one fan page for a long time, but when I got good at it, I built them out, and this is how we're able to generate, you know, multiple 6 figures and 7 figures, you know, through multiple pages. But you can look at these pages, and they were very, very. It was very, like, only a couple, maybe a month or two to build some of these out, a very short period of time. But you can see, you know, 19 to 20,000, you know, targeted page likes on, you know, the internet marketing niche. So these are people within the internet marketing niche that that are interested in internet marketing related products. So that's 20,000 people, who like that page. And the cool part about Facebook, you can target every single one of those people. So you can take that right ad, or you can take an ad and target every single one of those people by placing an ad. But that because the people, the way they were brought in, through this page, I'm going to share with you how we did that. They're targeted directly to internet marketing. So now, I can sell any products related to internet marketing, making courses on how to generate leads and sales, like you on this webinar. I can take this and I can sell it to that market. And it's really cool. It costs, like I said, it costs like less than $10 a day to build these kinds of results. Now, when we talk about scaling up for like marketing in the business, I do recommend starting with like the recommended budget I use with any clients now is at least $20 just to get you some quicker results. The more money you have to start, obviously you can see results faster, but typically I start around $20, which allows me to place 5 ad sets at $5. That's $5 with my math for you today. But I built these out of multiple niches. So personal development, built one up for 22,900 people. The story posts that we use for this, these are all story posts. The story posts that we use for this, the total reach was 192,000 people. And out of those people, 8,343 people engaged. There's over 24,000 post clicks to the story post. So out of 24,000 post clicks to your story for a bunch of 24,000 post clicks, how many of those people do you need to get to click on your link to go through your own personal funnel to be able to purchase the product on the back end? It's a pretty powerful. When you wrap your head around, you can see how many people are actually seeing your offer, craft in that way. It's powerful. So we have this one was a law of attraction. Again, same deal, 8,000, 9,000 page likes. We have 11,000 post clicks there. Again, another 6-figure page. Social media marketing, another one, 15,000. These are just examples of FanPages built out. So each one of these pages generated anywhere from $1,000 to $25,000 in a single month with one single product, and it was an opportunity. So you guys are in an opportunity. This is powerful. So it was generated 1,000, 25,000. You guys, you can do this now, and with just one page. One page, you could easily produce. You could do the 1,000, 25,000 a month. My page have done well over 25,000 in a month just from one page. And as you can see with Kiara's business too, it's only going to be one page. So guys, you don't need to build out multiple pages. Or just examples of how effective and quickly you can do it in multiple niches if you want to, but you just need to build one page. So how many of these money-making fan pages would it to create a good income? Well, one. Has the same effect for a brick-and-mortar business with only one fan page. So this was, again, if it was targeted to brick-and-mortar businesses, you can use this. You can actually use the same thing if you have a brick-and-mortar business as well. So would you like to know the one simple strategy I use to create these results and very fast? What if I could show you how to create a massive list of your perfect buyers on Facebook that love you and your product and want to buy from you? If you knew the exact customer that wants to buy your product every time, would that make your life and business easier? I'm sure it would. It made my business and life a lot easier, as you saw the view here. And life's just a lot easier when you learn information and the right information and take action on it. As we keep, I guess that's the whole theme of this webinar. So I'm going to just get a little bit more of a drink of water here, and we'll jump into this. Some of you have seen this sort of this sort of like framework before, or like a mind map or funnel or whatever you want to call it. But this is a very generic system that people use to, a very generic framework that people use to generate automated leads and sales online. How I piece together this is exactly how we piece together the pieces to create this system for you to be able to, again, find that perfect customer on Facebook, put them through a process where we deliver value to them in a cool way, and build that relationship with them from you, and then deliver them to an opportunity or product sales video that's congruent the whole way through. And in the end, they either end up buying, or they end up in your email follow-up that, again, is structured to that offer. And I might give away some really cool things tonight, too, at the end. I have a really cool email follow-up, too, for DA that we use that converts really well. So, guys, if you stay to the end, I'll give you that email follow-up. How about that? That's powerful. That's a really powerful tool. So I'll give that if you guys are using GetResponse or anything like that, but I'll give the email follow-up to you guys. But that's if you stay to the end. Building your lead generating machine. So we take people from Facebook, again, like I said, find a perfect audience on Facebook. We have our story, bring them through a value series in the funnel. And then, we sell them on the back end, and either if they buy or they go to the email follow-up, and then they buy an email follow-up. If not, then they just get to miss out on this awesome sort of lifestyle and ride that you guys are all on. So the one simple 3-step system broken down. So you're in digital altitude and you want to get massive exposure to your business and fill your pipeline with consistent high quality leads and sales. That's a given. Number 2, you want to build a fan page branded to your business, product, or service. For when it comes to opportunities, Kiara, she's branded around herself. Myself, I've branded my own page. I recommend branding the page around you, just your name. Don't do any of your name and team names or your name and company name. Just keep it your name nice and clean because you want to brand it around you and your story. Number 3, craft your story, the hero's journey around you, your brand, and most importantly, your vision. So the most important part about the vision, and number 1 tip I can give you, and this is important. This is why I find the story just one of the most important parts of your business. Even getting into this and writing your story, whether you use it for marketing or not, is really getting clear on your vision and where you want to go and why you were doing this business, because typically the customers and the people you're going to be dealing with are dealing with a lot of those same issues now. So when you step into your power, when you make a commitment and you take action and you say, hey, I'm ready to take massive action. I'm ready to make this full decision to step into my power, rock this business, become who I see, myself becoming, getting into this opportunity, just like Kiara had to do, step into her power. And now she's a rock star, being a role model for all of you guys. And it's just, it's really just stepping into that, but it takes getting clear into your vision and finding that person, finding that idea of where you want to go with this, that gets clear in your story. And that emotion right there, that emotion that's going to come out of you when you get really clear on your vision, when you write that story, is really going to connect with your audience in a very powerful way. And that's one of the best things that I can give you. And even just exercises for you to do to really take your life and your business to the next level. So it's not just about, whole systems and technology. It's a lot of mindset work and stuff that goes into this too to become successful. So just wanted to leave you with that. But so capture an audience on your website using custom Facebook pixels. So in the funnels, we learn how to capture custom audiences. So anytime somebody goes from a story to a capture page, where we capture their email with Kiara, it's capturing all of that information. So we place pixels on Facebook page, which I will show you how to create an audience. Even if you don't have a website right now, we'll show you how to create an audience that you can completely target and build and target with target for life and retarget, with value. Or what you can do is actually build your perfect audience off of that. So you can find your perfect customer and perfect lead that's coming through, and Facebook will actually go out there and be like, hey, Facebook, I want you to find the perfect person who entered that information and went through my funnel and bought digital altitude at the end. I want to take that person and I want you to go find a whole bunch of them on Facebook and drive them to my story. And you can actually do that on Facebook. So if you can go and find somebody who's already either looking to buy, you can do this with leads. So you can take it from you can take it from just having people go to your capture page all the way to the end process of actually generating a sale. You can build audiences all the way in between that you can go out and tell Facebook to go find your perfect buyer. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So and you can generate, build a lookalike audience. This here, build a lookalike audience using Facebook's advanced insights to build an unlimited depth targeted buying audience in the millions and millions and millions and millions. So you can literally build an audience of people that you can target to for life and generate consistent leads and sales of your business even while you sleep. So that information alone, what I just shared, that whole framework, the idea of that framework, just giving you that model. My current clients pay me upwards of $100,000 a year to get access to. Take those numbers, for example. This is great. We generate a lot of stuff. We generate a lot of good income through our systems online. But just through this information, went from taking this information, applying it to my own life and business, seeing results, and having that information provide me massive results in my business, was generating me a great income. Went from $3,000 to $5,000 a month to $10,000 to $15,000 to $20,000 to $25,000 a month to my personal best month online. And in that opportunity was $27,000. And then after that, I went into my own consulting, which was this information. Now people pay me over $100,000 for this information. So it's crazy. You see the levels when you take information again and act on it, what it can actually do for your life. So let's get an over-the-shoulder look at how PR is generating these sales. So we're going to actually go into this. I'm going to show you the whole process from bringing somebody through a Facebook fan page to a custom sales funnel. So that's a very important thing, custom sales funnel, and then to the sales video at the end, how people are converting at the end. It's a really amazing, simple process, but it's powerful when you, again, learn it and you get it down. So we're actually going to jump into this live, and you're going to get an over-the-shoulder look. And I've actually surprised I'm even going to share this information with you guys, but we're going to go do this because I love you all, and you're all here late at night, and I just, I'm a really nice guy, and sometimes too nice, and I love Kara. She's amazing, and I want to see how you guys succeed, so let's do this. Yeah, I'm giving myself my own little pep talk, going into this, so you can see. So I have tons of different client accounts and stuff here. This is just one of my accounts. I don't even know if we have this one will get access to it. I had this all open before, but I had to close it when I was getting, when I was trying to get my screen working. So let's go down. Oh, I don't think you can actually see my screen yet, so that's cool. Cool, I can open this up without you guys seeing it. All right. So I'm going to switch my screens here, and we're going to go into it. Let's go. Okay. Yep. Pull it up. I'm trying to just pull up the. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to pull up the. Oh, it's because it's on right over in the next tab. Okay. 1 second here. We'll just dive right into this. There we go. Okay, let's see if I can get this now. Okay, so there we go. Now you guys should be able to see.
Yeah.
There we go. Cool. Awesome. Thanks for hanging in here, guys. So I'm not a big techie either, but I got so many different windows open. But yeah, so I'm actually going to show this to you guys. This is kind of crazy. You're getting like a live view into how this is actually working. So I've never done this before, like going into it, but I really want to show you guys, how this process works and really how you can apply this to your business. Just show you the power and results. So we're still, like Kiara said, we're just testing. We're testing, and we're literally testing. And when we're not testing, and we could take numbers right now, we can have her generate leads for like 50 cents. But when we're testing, we're running a bunch of different ad sets, and we're just testing many different audiences at the same time. So she started with, a smaller budget, but we've scaled that budget from, I think we started $30 to $50 somewhere in there just to start, which is a great budget to start with. And then we've gone up to 100. Now I think we're somewhere at 200, but we're consistently scaling on her results. But you can see, in this industry, the industry we're in, generating for an affiliate product, generating leads, these kinds of quality leads, it's almost impossible to get them for under $3. If you're buying traffic, like buying solo ads and solo clicks and all of this, you're paying like 90 to like 96 or 70 cents to $1 a click on your stuff. So we're like, here we're getting, you're getting leads, like high quality leads that already know, like, and trust you coming through this process. Coming in through your campaign. So it's really cool. And you can see here, these are all live. So this is a live campaign. So these campaigns we're testing, $1.28, $1.20, $1.40 leads, $1.16. We can go down here, $1.07 leads on this campaign, 97 cents on this one. So you can see the amount of conversions that we're just testing on these campaigns. And at the same time, we're building massive audiences. See, I'm sure Kiara doesn't even know how any of this works either when she's probably watching this, learning a whole bunch of new things herself. But we're doing this all and this is a very simple process. This process literally takes, for yourself, if you're running your own business and you were just starting out running a couple different ad sets, you can do this process. You can get it down to, like I said, 2 to 3 hours a night in your spare time. Maybe you can really get this down to 2 hours a night if you really just want to work at it, take action on it, and like 2 hours to produce a 6-figure income. So I think that's a good amount of time to put into it. But you can see these results. So these are real results, and these are all the ones we've turned off. So ones that we've tested, we've turned off. We're not using. These are all different audiences that we've built off of pages or lists that she has. That Facebook is now going out and finding, that perfect audience finding the perfect audience that was on one of her pages or took a certain action or was on a list. This one's actually her list. So you can see this is her email list. PR July 16. We're using her email list. These are all lookalikes. So we're building different audiences going out there, building these lookalikes. And I'll show you where they are. I mean, it's as simple as going to audiences in here. You have your lookalikes, but when you learn to place pixels, the power of pixels, you can go in here, create a lookalike audience based off these pixels or lists. If you have an email list and if you have an email list right now and you want to build a targeted, this is massive content right here, massive golden nuggets right here. If you have an email list right now and you want to go target, target, build a fan page and target people that already know you, and get value to it. And that way you can simply, enter your email list here. So we have a bunch of email lists. I don't have email lists in here, but you can simply enter your email list in here to custom audience, upload it, and then go in here to lookalike audience and go build a lookalike off of that, which Facebook will go out and literally build audiences of 20 million people off a list that could be 100 people. So you can take 100 people, Facebook will go take all the insights of that audience, go build a lookalike off of it, target like say US, go find people in the US, and you can build an audience of 20 million people who have similar insights to that person who's taken similar actions or attributes on Facebook or on the internet. Like, it's that crazy. So I can go into hours and hours of that stuff. It's really awesome stuff. But guys, look into lookalike audiences when you use them. But I'm going to run through, I'm going to take you through this. I'm going to take you through the process, and I'm actually going to take you through placing the ad on Facebook and show you how simple it is. So these are the different ad sets. So these are ones we have running here. So for the female audience, running different ones, it's going to this ad. So I'm going to take you through the entire process of the ad and show you guys like firsthand how this is going. Thank you, Eva. So here we go. Let's go on this one. Okay, so we're going to go straight to the ad. So I'm going to take you straight to the ad. So look at the stats in this ad already. 3.3K likes, 397 comments, 217 shares, and this ad gets a ton of love. But this is the ad. This is Kiara's ad. So we crafted the story. She crafted her story. We wrote it out. We crafted her story to her audience, and there's a great picture of you. And this crafted the story to your audience here, and so people, they get engaged. They go through the story, and it's written in a way, hypnotic story structure. So it's a hypnotic story structure. It's written in a way that really engages the audience, sharing a story. So she's sharing a story all the way through here. People are coming through. They're engaging with the story. They're going through the highs and lows, and they're feeling it. They're getting emotionally engaged. And it's this awesome stuff. And all she's doing is sharing her vision. She's just sharing, her own personal experiences. And those are what people get connected to. That's why I said get into it. Don't be afraid to, share your emotions, share things you went through, the struggles you went through, to even make the decision to be on this webinar. A lot of you could have, people had to take naps. They were tired. Maybe you're at a break on work and I'm just talking way too much, and you have to get back to work, but you're going to stay here on this webinar and watch this because this information is important. But those kind of struggles, you have to, people go through struggles, even to be on a webinar, to make big things happen in your life. So, going through this, reading her story, connecting with it, it's amazing. Going through all of this, and then at the end, you're like, hey, look at this. If you're interested, and if you're interested in all of the above and how I was able to create these results in my life, I can help you put you on the right path of achieving them. And all she's going to do is take them through the process that you want to take all of your customers through. Because what was the process that she went through in the beginning? She went through the same process. She came in, and she went through the whole process all of you guys did. So what are we going to do? Take our clients through that same process. But now what happens? They've already built a massive relationship with you, reading the story. Here's another point. Make the story 800 to 1,000 words. That's a very good aim when you're writing a story. 800 to 1,000 words. And they connect with you. They build a relationship with you, a story. They're now your best friend. They know you. They like you. They trust you. And now they want to click on your link. So when they click on the link, it's going to take them, to a capture page. And what happens on this capture page, because they wanted more information from you at the end, we're going to do, they wanted more information from you at the end of that story, which is, they want to learn how you live this life, and now you're going to help them, start on the right path. So now we're going to give them, they're going to give you the information. So to discover the exact system I use to quit my 9-to-5 job to travel the world full time. And guys, make sure to use, with your own story, don't be, this is what I'm going to say, I'm using these stories and stuff. If you even looked at Kiara's story there, I should have made this, I should have made this statement before I showed it, but if you're looking at the stories, don't use any words out of that story. Any story you see, if you run it, your accounts will get shut down because Facebook matches up similar, if you have a bunch of people running the same stuff from different accounts, it sends all these red flags to Facebook, even if it's completely legit. But just having same wording, same structure, same stuff with the stories. If you're going through this recording and stuff, if we have, I don't even know if we're going to do a recording, if we're doing a recording. But if you're going through it, just please do not use any of the content. And really make it about yourself. That's what I said. Make it about yourself. So this capture page was simple, gets people, ties them into the last bit of the story. So we're going to enter in information. So what happens next? So next, now they're taken to this amazing, to see the beautiful Kiara, share her story a little bit. So now this is called a bridge page. So maybe you guys have seen it, maybe you haven't. This is what connects everything. This right here, understanding how a bridge page works, is gold, and this drives literally millions and millions and millions of dollars for lots of marketers out there. I'm using bridges like this to connect the audience to the product. So what have we done here? We've completely created a brand around you. The customer has not even heard about digital opportunity. They haven't heard about products, opportunities, anything like that. They've just got to see you, got to hear a cool story, come through a funnel, get more information. So now they see you again. We're gonna watch this. I think there should be some. I think you should have volume, but we'll watch this. You can see she's gonna say her bridge video. Take notes on the bridge video. Like write down how she constructs it, how it's laid out. This is a very structured thing. It's about 30 seconds to a minute long. You don't really want to go over a minute. Minute 30 is like the max. It's to keep it short. All you're doing is connecting people from the story now to seeing the sales page of the opportunity. So we'll just watch this and you can see what she says. Take some notes on it. It's powerful. You're getting this is straight up gold here, guys. You're going through the actual funnel. People, yeah, this is gold. So just watch.
Hey, Kiara Frenchka here, and thank you so much for taking the time to read my story and to personally connect with me. Right now, I'm in my home country, Malta. So that right there, that's the Mediterranean Sea. And if you're on this page, then you're looking to learn about the exact system that I've been using and that's helped me build a multiple six-figure business, and it's given me the freedom to travel the world. I've been traveling to beautiful places that I've dreamed to see for years, like the Caribbean. I've been to Florida, to Vegas, San Francisco, recently came from Thailand and from Singapore, and very soon I'll be heading back out to the US. And if you want to create this for yourself, then I'm inviting you to click the button below and check out the video on the next page. And if you decide to get started today, then I am personally going to reach out and connect with you and help you get started. So with that said, click the button below, and I will see you on the.
See, don't you guys want to click? I already want to click, and I already know what's on the other side. So it's just like a powerful way to connect people. They see you after coming through your story. So we're going to click. It's going to take them to the next video, which again is. I'll give you guys a resource for this as well that we're using because, digital altitude, I know you see a bunch of different sales funnel. The one that's working, this is another golden nugget, guys, I'm giving you. What a lot of people are using is Online Sales Pro for the sales video as we're using for this. That's what's converting. It's converting really high. So if you want that, connect with Kiara and connect with her and she can get you access to that. This is another golden nugget. This video we customize. We're just testing this one. This is one there, but it connects to the video. And from there, they go, and after they watch the sales video, they have a direct link. Oh, they can't see it? 1 second, guys.
Can't see what?
Can you see my screen?
I can see the screen. Now it's blurred, but I was seeing it.
Okay, give me 1 second here.
It's clear again.
I see, I hear, but don't see the video. Okay, screen is back. Are we? Okay, it works now. So cool. So thanks, guys. I think just the internet probably jumped out there. Cool. Just let me know in the comments there. You guys getting a lot of value out of this? See it now? Cool. We lost the bridge page. Brian, everyone has a story. Yeah, everyone does, which is cool. And then you can use that and you connect with people who relate to your story and going through similar struggles, and then you motivate them, and then they love you because you help them get through struggles in their life, which is why we're all here, to help each other get through these struggles and create amazing lifestyles. Okay, let me get back to so we're on the ad, we're going to do that. So then the checkup, oh, that's not that. There you go. Sorry, let me get back on the page here. There we go. Now we're on the right page. And they go through and they buy the $1 trial. So it's taking them through a custom funnel like that. It's very simple. So it's crazy going from a simple post like this, going through that funnel which connects you from the story, writing the story, connecting to sharing even. And a lot of people, the biggest question I get asked is like, well, I don't have all this success and that Kiara has or you have or other people have, and how can I write a story that inspires people? You just writing about, your own dreams and visions of wanting to do things and having a desire to do something a little different, whether that's traveling the world, whether it's spending more time with your kids, whether it's going on doing yoga, every day or just doing some sort of activity that makes you feel good, but you're able to now do that every single day because you made a decision to, start on a new journey, getting that and expressing that to people where people literally don't even have the ability to go have a cup of coffee at 10 o'clock in the morning because they're stuck at work. It's crazy. Like if you start creating things and stories that just actions that you've taken in your life that are that are different than what the majority of people are doing, that motivate people to say, hey, that person's doing that. Even if it's changing your health or diet a little bit, you share that in your story, things that you want to do. People connect with that because people want to be on journeys with other people that are making changes in their life. It's attractive. People love that because almost everybody is seeking that. That's why you're here. You're seeking some sort of fulfillment with this information. This information you want to apply to your business to generate money. Why do you want the money? Really dig deep down. Why do you want the money? There's a deeper reason behind that. You want fulfillment. People get that through connecting with other people and their stories, and they help them get through their struggles. It's the most powerful form of marketing. You can take this and you can run with it, custom, and I'll give you that we use ClickFunnels. We use ClickFunnels for everything. All the capture pages you saw there. If you want ClickFunnels, go to Kiara as well. But get ClickFunnels. We use that for all of our sales page or all of our capture pages, bridge pages that we use. Okay, so what I'm going to do now that I took you through that process, I'm just going to jump back in here. We're going to go through. I'm going to just give you a breakdown quickly of Power Editor. So we use Power Editor to place all the ads. So you got that process down. We're just going to jump in here quickly, and I'm going to show you, how to actually place an ad in Facebook. So I'm going to run through this quickly. It's a very simple process, so you can go through this and just figure this out. So don't get overwhelmed, coming into Facebook and into the back, into the system, into Power Editor. There's a bunch of buttons and stuff. It can be overwhelming for the first time. Simple process. So when you open Power Editor, I think you need Google Chrome. I tried on Firefox. It works sometimes, but typically you need Google Chrome. But all we're going to do in here, Power Editor just has a lot more features. And they're trying this new version. See how it goes to this new version. This is kind of cool because you can use this like right now, but I like using the older version. You still have more options. So I just always like switch back to older version. I don't know how long. I think they're just testing that, but I've never used that page. So when it comes up to create a new campaign, it's very simple. It's a 3-step process on Facebook to create a campaign, have an ad running to a targeted audience that is going to generate you leads and sales. 3-step process. It literally takes you like 5 minutes to place an ad when you know what you're doing. So create new. So the campaign, all you do is pick a campaign name. So let's do test campaign. So that's all it is. And so what's our buying type? Always auction, objective. You have so many different objectives here based on the actions you want to take. What we do is we use website conversions, and this is very important when you use a pixel. Very important when tracking, being able to automatically track. You can do clicks to websites. You can do page post engagements on your story. You can do those things and manually track how many leads am I getting and how many sales am I getting and what am I paying per day. Facebook optimizes through pixels. They optimize through the Facebook pixel. So when you use website conversions, that means you have to take a pixel. It's a little bit more advanced, but it's not. It's worth to take the time to learn. You take a pixel and you paste it on the bridge page, which connects Facebook and tells them when a lead goes from your story to the bridge page. So it's after they enter the information, when that person hits the bridge page, it's telling Facebook, hey, somebody went from the ad and made an engagement on that page, and now that's a conversion, and it calculates that in Facebook. So you can see there, having those, $1 conversions and those conversion numbers there. So we're going to click website conversions. So choose an ad set. So I talked about these audience and building audiences with pixels. You can look, I would just look into, when you're building audiences with pixels, if you're starting fresh, you've never used Facebook before, that's completely okay. So now that you have, you have your capture page set up with the pixel, when you build an audience, you can literally target anybody. So we want to start with a fresh new audience. I'm going to give you a couple that are amazing to target within this niche because they're just so big. And again, getting into people's mindsets, people who are willing, open, and looking for change. So personal development, authors, movies, books, documentaries, and interests. I'm going to show you how this goes. So we're going to do one just a quick, this is just naming the ad. So I'm just going to name this interest. We're going to use Tony Robbins. I wouldn't really recommend using him. So many people market to him. Lead cost is pretty high, but sometimes you can get it. I wouldn't really market to that, but we're going to use that just for today. So Tony Robbins. We're going to market to a mobile market. I'm just going to keep it open. And you'll see what I mean when we go into it and create the ad. I'm just going to create, this is again just naming the different assets. So you just have the whole campaign. The campaign is what's going to hold the ad sets. And then you're going to have the place where you create the new ad. This is just going to be the story ad, so Facebook story ad that we're going to attach it to. So when you create that, you're going to see it's going to create this whole new, it's going to create it completely in here if it goes through. but it's going to create this. It's going to create the entire structure for you to place the ad, like in one step, one easy step, and then you just have to go through and fill out the information. It's very, very simple. So doesn't look like it wants to go, but let's try this. Okay, but that's how you do it. I'll just try it again quickly. I want to show you guys. Okay. Let's do test. Conversions. I like 11. Oops. Screen. There we go. So create. Hopefully it does it this time. See, it always happens. Every time I do a webinar and I try to do this, this happens every single time. Maybe it's the internet or something, but when you go in there and you create the ad set, I just want to show you guys how to like find the audience. I think it's very important because I'm sure a lot of you guys want to know it's cool how to place the ad, but how do you find your audiences? Because a lot of people go through and they marketing before they do any. It's just a really get a little crazy, but I'll show you how simple the process is. Okay, let me just try this one more time. This should work here. Holding on, guys. You guys are amazing. I know a lot of you are up late when you get through this, and still have some amazing stuff for you guys. I have a few more things we're going to cover, so just hold on, and hopefully you guys are still super engaged. Here we go. So the campaign. So build the campaign. This is where houses the ad sets, which is where all the audience is and all the targeting is happening. So we'll go down to the ad sets. So here in your ad set. So you can name your ad set name. So this one, if I'm targeting for an interest, that's how I name it. I keep it super simple. You'll see I don't have any fancy names or anything. Interest. I'm going to target Tony Robbins, and it's going to be on a mobile device. And for this one, let's say age group 25 to 35. And I'll just target male and female. So that's how I name the ad set. The pixel, when you create a pixel, a conversion pixel in Facebook, you can go into the support. You can go look how to create a conversion pixel. It's not worth me going through that whole process. Go to create a conversion pixel. It'll take you step by step how to do it, how to place it on your site. I'm going to create it in here. So here, see we have her digital altitude lead pixel. So this is the pixel that's actually on her bridge page. Select this. So now once we create a story and somebody hits this bridge page, it's going to tell PR that she has a lead. So you have this like green light here saying it's green, good to go. Budget. So this is where you get to pick your budget. You always want I test always with a $5 budget. Not another little golden nugget, $5. A lot of people always ask how much do you spend on ads. Most of the campaigns I use, I keep at $5. So I build all of my campaigns out at $5. They're really easy to manage at that point. Some of them I do scale up. Like I said, you can scale up some of these campaigns and like to infinite and beyond, but I typically start and I test with $5. That's the sweet spot. Okay, so once it goes through budget, like date, you can leave all this. You can schedule your stuff if you want to schedule like budget amounts. You want to schedule times for your ads, you can do that. I let it run consistently. Kiara's ads run consistently. Custom audiences. So when you're building your lookalike audiences, so say once we've already built an audience from testing. Building your audience out. You've created this audience, you brand it for a little bit, you have some traffic to your page, and you've created a custom audience on Facebook or that lookalike audience. You can find them all in here. So here's all those lookalikes that you're seeing that we're targeting from all different pages and people and different things that they're going through. Like this one is like DA's digital altitude capture page. So this is a Great Britain audience for a capture page for PR and digital altitude. She actually doesn't convert that well in Great Britain. She converts best in like US. I'm from Canada, so Canada. But so that's if you wanted to use your custom audience. But for this one, we're just going to pick a simple interest. So literally what you're going to do is target any area. So I like targeting 5 different countries when I was in an opportunity because it's just powerful. You can market to these, and Facebook will run the ads all the time and optimize within these locations based on the times that people are awake. So here we're going to go to, here are the 5 audiences, the 5 countries I use. So I'll pick Canada, United States. You can use more or less countries too, as long as the opportunity is in that country. I mean, you can build this way up, but these are the ones that worked well for me when I started, and when I first initially built an audience to be able to build those lookalikes off of. So this is really really powerful stuff. So it kind of covers all parts of the world here. New Zealand. So those are the countries like Canada, United States, Australia, United Kingdom, and New Zealand. Age, again, pick your age group. Again, when you're writing your story, pick your age group because you want to relate to somebody who is that can relate to you. You know, a lot of people will just want to market to everybody and just try to get everybody interested in what they're doing. If you're 21 years old and you're marketing, to everybody, and a 40-year-old comes through, typically they're not going to see the same authority. And I'm not saying they won't, because a lot of them do. Because they saw, connect with who's their age. Like if you market to somebody, if you're 25, market to 20, market to 23 to 28-year-olds or 30-year-olds. In that small of a group, because there's millions and millions of your age group out there. Me, I'm 28 years old, and I know I look amazing for my age, but I'm 28 years old, and my market is 25 to 35. So I use 25 to 35. I use a big gap there because I can relate. I can relate to a little bit of an older audience as well. George, my business partner, he's 35, so we can't cut under that. If we start marketing at 34-year-olds, we'll kind of leave them out. So we just got to kind of the gap when we're marketing. So he fits in there still. George is actually 35. That's crazy. You see George, he looks like the youngest out of all of us. He's just this guy gets up at like 4:30 in the morning, meditates and wealth and abundance and everything in his life. It's just amazing. But anyways, we go into age groups. So age groups, 10-year gap. Female, and you really want to target female audience, target them. Your males want to target them. I do some crazy things. Typically, if you're just starting, I will target both genders. That is, you can create like a campaign with all of them, and then you can split test 2 different campaigns with male and female if you have a budget to spend. If you have like $10, $20 a day, or maybe it's up $5 a day, you can just start with one ad set at $5 a day. Try targeting both audiences, unless you are really targeted to just specifically speaking to women or men. Then you can do that. But I typically just target both audiences. Language, I do put English because we're targeting multiple countries. I don't want this showing up on somebody's page who lives in the United States that only speaks fluent, Chinese. So because they just won't be able to read it, you'd be wasting your money. And this is where we're going to pick the interest. So Tony Robbins was a keyword. So all you do is plug it in there. So when I say go personal development, go to like Amazon, search new books, documentaries, movies, websites, anything you can find, in personal development and travel niche, and there's tons. Especially MLM network marketing niche is huge. I mean, that alone, we could type in like network marketing. So we can get, there's tons of different audience. We have them in specific, like different pieces of software. If we go, I believe we can, like 119,000, you can build on massive audiences within some of these. But like when you really dive into them, and you don't have to go, like take those audiences, now go into people within that people follow. So, people who are big in internet marketing, let's say digital marketer Ryan Dice, he has a following of 606,000 people who I know like mostly build their business off like email marketing, leads and sales generation, like systems. So you can target people in that area. If you're looking for people who are interested in that kind of information, you have a system. Target people within, target GetResponse, Aweber, people who are using things that are already, marketing businesses online. You can target people, who are traveling. Like I said, people, if your story is targeted to travelers, if you're a nurse, if you're a plumber, if you're a police officer, if you're a dentist, if you're a doctor, if you're any of these things, you can speak exactly to your audience and target your audience within these keywords and within your story directly to the person you want to speak with. So, we picked Tony Robbins, and here we go. So we have 3.1 million people. That's what I mean by a huge audience. Oh, that's 265. So let's go to 35. Let's start with my audience here. So 25 to 35. So 1.4 million people. That's a great audience. Typically, I test the audiences go from like 500,000 when you talk about potential reach. We're looking for audience, anywhere from 500,000 to about 1.2 million. You can write that down. 1.4 is okay too. Sometimes I do test bigger audiences to see what happens. But as you can see, the word test. That's why I use $5. But when you have this structure down with the story, your testing really turns into like results right away, and you just test to get better results because once you plug this in, it's really it's a pretty bulletproof formula. So once you have that and you have like your targeting, make sure here, this is the key point here too, your placement. Make sure now, because make sure your placement is on mobile. Everything we do is mobile. As I said before, desktop, you don't really get a lot of conversions because almost 90% of Facebook users are on mobile. And we don't do, we just do Facebook platforms, mobile, and that's it. We don't do Instagram or Audience Network right now. We do have specific trainings for that, which you'll actually get access to if you stay to the end of this. We're going to show you some pretty cool stuff, and I mean for free. So Facebook, Instagram. So yeah, sorry, you just want to target on Facebook mobile audience. So once you pick your audience, that's it. Your optimization for conversions, you can leave all of this the same. I leave it for conversions. I don't touch any of this. I literally just plug in that information above, and then I go to where we pick the story. So once you've written your story, you go to your fan page and you paste it on your fan page like a normal post. And all you're going to do in here is simply find your page. So we're going to find Kiara's page, and we're going to pick Use Existing Posts. And you can either do two things. You can post your post directly to your fan page, or if you already have, say, an existing fan page and you don't want to post the story directly to your fan page, you want to only target it to like a specific market, you can do what's called a dark post. So you can create a new post here. This will not show up on your physical fan page, but it will show up in these posts here that you can choose to market to only a specific audience that you want. So if you have a bunch of, if you have a whole audience in some specific niche, but you really don't want to show them your story and target them with this, but you want to, be able to target and build an audience using, an authority on a fan page you already have, you can do what's called a dark post with your story. Typically, I just say build your page if you're fresh, post it to your fan page, post a couple good pieces of good value-based content on your fan page, and then run your ad to your story. So all you do from here is select the post, find your story. We can select any one of these posts. So we select this, say that was your story I posted, will show up here. And all you're going to do once that's selected is click Review Changes and upload it. So you're going to review changes, and it's going to say all is good. Click Continue, and it's going to upload, and your ad's going to start, and you're literally going to have people seeing your content on Facebook like immediately. So that's like immediately once obviously Facebook approves it, but typically it gets approved pretty quickly. So that's the whole process that we use there with that. So it's a pretty it's a pretty simple, like I said, simple process from having taking somebody from a story to the bridge page to the sales video, and then just simply placing an ad, targeting an audience, a wide audience, with the story. That's the power of story because so many people relate to it. A wide audience and being able to draw them through the front of your funnel, and it'll trickle through, and then a certain percentage will actually go through and they'll buy, buy what you have on the back. And so I'm gonna go to we're gonna go over to the slides again here, and let's just see. Should have the slides pulled up. Okay. So we went over our campaigns. So who thinks they can do this? Build a fan page. I mean, just simply go on Facebook, go to your personal account, and click Create a Fan Page, and build a fan page around you. You type your name in, click Create. How many of you think that you can do that? Pretty simple? I hope so. I really hope so. So build a simple funnel around your brand to drive traffic to. So how many of you are willing to go, to ClickFunnels, sign up for that and just learn how to build a simple capture page, or if you have capture, build a simple capture page around your brand and build a bridge page, shoot that video, shoot a video, connecting the two, just again, connecting your story to the sales video and drive traffic to it. How many of you think that you could create and do that? And then 3, create an ad and send targeted customers to your offer, and then, have them come through and have a consistent amount of leads and sales. So how many of you think you can go through that, apply that, and just create phenomenal results right away? Remember, this model has generated multiple 6 to 7 figures for myself and my personal clients. So let me ask you a question. So it's okay if I said all that and you're like, I don't think I can do any of that because it's just a lot of information. It's a lot of information. There's structure. It's a lot of information. It's just being real. So did all of that make you feel a bit like this? So it did for me when I first heard it. That's why, I went through stages and I learned from someone. I went through steps to be able to apply this information into my business. So don't worry. I felt the exact same way in the beginning too. And so did Kiara. That's why she reached out to me. That's why she's here. So she did the exact same thing you guys are doing, just she was at a different point in her business where she could invest at a higher level and get these results. So it's the exact same reason why you guys are here. So, success leaves clues, guys. Success leaves clues. So just when Kiara's investing in herself and in her business to get massive results, and this isn't a little investment, when she's investing a lot in herself and her business to get massive results, Think about what you're doing in your business. Just being here, like you said, investing in yourself, but just really think about that. Successfully Explicit, for myself, invested a lot in what I've been doing. So would it be okay if I took a few minutes to show you how you can get, more help from me, personally, guiding you through this? Have me personally help you build this for your own business, or even help you start your own business using this Facebook method. But you already have an opportunity, you have that. So this is really going to be for you to plug into your current opportunity, digital altitude, and build a business around that. Take all of the guesswork out of it and start getting results right now. Would that be cool? So my 12-week Facebook intensive coaching program. So these are recorded module programs, 12 weeks, all laid out for you. You can go through the program. So this is perfect for you if you have an existing digital altitude business that you're wanting to drive consistent leads to sales through to Facebook and through Facebook. You want to learn how to leverage systems to automate your entire marketing process so you can spend time doing the things that you love. Me personally, it was traveling the world. Now it's getting to hang out with you guys all over the world, share this information, and change lives with it. How cool is that? Don't you want to be there? Because it's pretty cool. So want to learn the same information that I'm now able to charge businesses 5 and 6 figures a year for to get access to? Take this information. You build your business. You start getting results. Then you get into consulting. What if would it be cool if somebody was willing to pay you $1,000 an hour to hop on the phone with you to help you step into their business and maybe show them something that you know about Facebook marketing that can help them? People will pay that because people don't know this information. You're going to get to learn this information firsthand. There are many opportunities to really profit off of this skill. It's a powerful skill. Want step-by-step 12 module courses and create a business and life that you are truly passionate about. And I know it's about leads and sales, but when you can automate that system and that process in your business, it allows you to focus on the reasons why you came into this business and focus on things that you enjoy doing in your business, because when you focus on things you enjoy doing, you start building your business in a lot greater way, and you start attracting more and more customers because you're feeling good, you're looking good, and you have good vibrations, and people love that, and they will pour through your business. Look at Kiara. She is like, she's just she's a standing representation of like the perfect, like she's everything that you just look at her and look at what she's doing, which is literally the perfect representation of what you need to be doing in your business. You're like her, you'll be crushing it. So guys, what are you going to get? 12-week Limitless Profits course, 12 modules. This 12-module course is going to take you step by step through this process. This course is valued well over $3,000. My personal clients, when I coach them on this stuff, is at $3,000. It was $3,000 a month. Way back then when I used to just coach people on this once a month, just to have me there and do it. So that's what I can show you. That's the value of that. So high converting story structure, you're going to get that step by step. You're going to learn how to construct your high converting story that has generated over $500,000. This was actually last year, $500,000 last year for that story. The story's definitely generated well over $1 million now. You're getting that the whole story structure. The value of that's like $997, and you're going to get this high ticket Facebook messaging scripts. People come through as Kiara, how she built her business through free marketing strategies, connecting through people through Facebook, messaging strategies like that, building a relationship through engagement, communication. What, instead of you having to reach out, like she had to go out and build her business by going out there into the trenches, connecting with people, going out there doing that. What if you had a flood of people? And she will vouch for this now. I'm sure it's crazy seeing that she literally has hundreds of messages now coming through her Facebook fan page asking for more information. What if you had a structure that you could literally close somebody down into your business within like 5 minutes and get them to buy and become a dollar child, get them into the sales process, and have them, again, go through that process and get them and create sales in your business, through that. This is a high-ticket Facebook messaging script. You're going to get it because you're going to need it when you have messages pouring into your business. You're going to need to know how to close those people in a very simple, cool way where they love you. So total value of that stuff is like $4,991. But wait, there's more. So we had a whole, but not only that, you're going to get, I think this is actually a duplicate. Sorry guys, but not only that, you're going to get this. Not only that, you're going to get in the 12-week coaching course, you're going to get the sales and marketing funnel mastery course. So we just went over Facebook there. You're going to get an entire breaking down everything you just learned step by step. You're also going to get the sales and marketing funnel mastery course. We're going to break down exactly how to build your ClickFunnels funnel step by step. You're also going to get the scripts on how to shoot your bridge page. You're going to get everything you need, everything in that course on how to build your capture page from the beginning, set up your bridge page, and connect it to your sales page step by step, including the most important part, placing pixels and getting your conversions. When you have the blueprint and step-by-step, it is very simple, and you're going to get all of that. The last part you're going to get, Travis Holder's Instagram ads marketing course. He did amazing. Travis, he's one of my business partners, one of the best guys that I know. He's crushed it, absolutely crushed it online and Instagram, multiple six figures, training people. You see, we're going to get into something just a little bit down here, but you see people crushing on Instagram in the opportunity space. Travis is the reason for it. So he's the guy when it comes to Instagram ads. You're going to get his 3 training course, how he's crushing with 1 cent engagement. It's just through specific posts on Instagram, and you're going to get that in that course. So those, all that extra value there. So my intention over the 12 weeks is to help you start 2016 and well into 2016, but crush out 2016, getting rid of the old and start living in the new. At the end of the 12 weeks, business that you are passionate about, or 12 modules, I should say, whether you have a current business at all, but you have a business right now. So I want you to be crushing it after 12 weeks. So breakdown of these modules. So week 1, we're going to set up your business niche, Facebook for success on niche for success on Facebook. Walk you step by step. Set up your Facebook page. Week 2, crafting your story. Video. You're getting video. You're getting hypnotic story structuring. You're getting me walking you through. I'm actually going to walk you through a process of tapping into your vision, getting you in the position of doing everything that you want in this life, how that would feel, and applying it to your business and writing in that way. It's a powerful way. It's how you see Tony Robbins, Ty Lopez, all these amazing guys. And they step into it, and they create the self-image when they're doing everything that they do and producing it online. It's through this process. Ads manager, power editor, walkthrough. That step by step, setting up your ads. Week 4, building massively targeted audiences. And these are all modules, so you can watch them one after the other if you want. They were just set up in weeks when we first structured this. We're building a massive targeted audience on Facebook. So how you can build those audiences. That week alone is worth the entire cost of this course. Knowing that and understanding that worth the entire cost of this course. Week 5, video ads. Going to that, how you can take video ads. We're literally seeing getting 0.005 cents, 0.00001 cent, like literally spending $30, getting 100,000 views on videos through video ads. We're going to show you how to take video ads, ideas, target specific audiences, spending literally $5, getting 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60,000 on a targeted video, driving people through a simple video ad that you can shoot in your house. Week 6, sales and funnel mastery. This is what's talking. You're going to get everything, learn how to break down all the funnels. Week 7, again, going through that again, automating the process. Week 8, integrating the email campaigns. And like I said, I'm going to give you the email campaigns. You're going to get all of it. It's just powerful. Week 9, we do some question Q&A. So there's Q&A for the Facebook, Q&A for the funnel marketing mastery, and then in week 11, you have all the Instagram. So look at all that. It's crazy amount. This here, you could just take, and this could be the only thing that you decide to learn, and you could crush it out in your business. There's so much in here, and it's just completely structured. So it's an amazing, amazing 12 weeks of content. So how much is this going to cost? So after everything that we just said, this offer, guys, like this is ridiculous. It's available on this webinar only. We don't this is crazy. So today only, thing that I just laid out for 3 payments of $397 or 1 payment of $997. This is going to give you not only access to the course, you're going to get access to our private Limitless Profits community. So you're going to get an entire community of people using this information, being a part of what we're doing. Kiara's in that group. We're there helping each other build our businesses, throwing ideas around, showing you what works. You have people building their business in this community. It's the most powerful thing. You get access to that community. You get access to all of these products that I just laid out for either 3 payments of $397 or 1 payment of $997. But also, today only, and this is crazy. I literally sat down with the guys before getting on this. I don't even think Kiara knows this. For real, and this is the price of these products, and we sell them outside of this for this cost. It's today only. For the next 20 people who buy Limitless Profits, we're going to include these 2 products for free as a bonus. If you guys know who Ella Klassen is, she's crushing it in digital altitude too. She has a course called Insta Opt-ins. This is exactly how she's building her business, literally hour a day. She's going to break down how she generates over 100 leads in a minute using Instagram and Insta Opt-ins. She sells this course all day long for $997. You're going to get it free with the course. Travis Holder's Instagram Lead Ninja course. Again, when you look at people who are crushing it in Instagram, it all stemmed from this course. It's crazy. Multiple 6 figures generated through this. People are generating massive, massive success through these 2 tradings alone. Like, combined with Facebook, this is literally giving you guys on goal. This is giving you something that's limitless, and that's why we're here. And we wanted to do something special for you guys, you know, on Kiara's list, again, being here for your time. Never done this before, so this is just for you guys. So my intention over the next 12 modules, like we said, is to help you set up this business, generate consistent flow. So guys, you're ready to take action and be a part of this. Get the information, get the course. You know, you can go to Get Started Now. Get Started Now. You go to checkout.limitlesstruth.com. That's going to be the checkout page, and it's going to take you. It'll break down everything you're going to get on the checkout page for the Limitless Profits course. But when you guys do buy the course, when you check out, we're going to make sure Ella's going to connect with you, and she's going to personally hook you up with the Insta Opt-ins course. You know, Travis is going to get you over the Instagram course. Like those pieces, like even just those two pieces alone, it's huge. And being able to take this information, guys, like I said, and really, you know, crush it out. Take what I just showed you there, that whole blueprint, and take action on it. All the information that you learn. It can literally change your life and your business, because we all, like I said, we didn't get into this strictly for the business. We got into the business because we wanted to create an outcome. These are shortcuts, you know, investing in yourself, getting around people who have what you want, from people who have, you know, the structure to creating success and getting those things that you want. You know, those are the ways that you fast track success. Well, that's how Kiara, if she didn't invest in herself, if she didn't put up however X amount of dollars to invest in herself, you know, to be able to invest herself in her business, she wouldn't have got the 90 sales. That's massive, but it was because she took a leap of faith in me. I'm grateful for that. I love you, Kiara. You're amazing. She took a leap of myself and Travis and George and us here at Limitless Lifestyle to be able to, you know, to have our hands fully in her business. So this is the same information in this course. She's trusting us with her entire business to be able to produce these kinds of results. So guys, you're getting access to that kind of information. So it should tell you something. When you're getting access to it we don't offer, like, for 3 payments of $397, that's crazy. And you're getting, that's what we want to do for you guys too, so we can make sure that all of you guys, you know, get the information. All of you guys can take this and run with it and succeed with it. So 3 payments, Travis, 3 payments over how many? Every 2 weeks it's billed? 2 weeks for 6 weeks. Okay, so it's billed every 2 weeks for 6 weeks. See the checkout link on the right side of the page too, Travis just said. So you'll see it there. You can click on that, take you to the checkout page, and you can buy it there. So it's $397. It'll bill every 6 weeks. So every 2 weeks, sorry, for 6 weeks. So every 2 weeks for 6 weeks, and then 1 payment of $997. So I'm really excited for all of you. Thank you so much, guys, for coming out on this webinar. We want to do a little Q&A here. If you guys have any questions, I'm going to hang around here for you guys. And so if you have any questions, guys, please come out. I'm going to be here. I'll take another 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes of my time, however much I need. I know it's late for you, Kiara, and some of you who are just hanging out around the world. That's the cool part about this lifestyle. We're in all parts of the world. We all get to come together. Okay, maybe I'm gonna pull my video.
Brian, that was super awesome. Like, the whole time people were saying how amazing you are, and, you know, they were typing the nuggets. My phone hasn't stopped. Like, people messaging me about your content. Thank you.
Wow, amazing. I'm so happy, guys. Like, literally, I just wanted to come out here and just, like, give you guys everything. Because I'm not here to, like, even Kiara, this is why I believe we're working together. Like, even being a part of our team or being a part of Digital Altitude and being part of this movement, it's just a really powerful thing that when you start learning and developing skills and seeing success in your life, being able to, the cool part about that is being able to give that back to people and share your success and share those like I said, successes with people and help them create results in their life. And that's all I want to do with information that I learned. I'm literally, guys, what I'm saying, that's our business. That is everything that runs the foundation, the back end of our business. That's how I started building, you know, again, my own business, like you're going to do, you know, setting up a fan page, a simple sales funnel to a bridge. That's how I ran my business for a year and a half. We use this, we got Kyle hanging up behind us. So we got Kyle hanging out shooting some videos. See, we're always working, so we got the videos going on in the background there. But that same simple process is the same thing that we scaled out to build a 7-figure company, but now we've also been able to duplicate it for our clients and information to help you guys. So it's really cool. But I'm going to try, where's the chat here? Let's see. Okay, so how line for my story app. So good point. That's like the most important thing. So that's a really great question. The headline, the hook, anything that you do with marketing, especially, you know, somebody on Facebook. I'm going to give you, this is another nuggets. So this is huge. When you're thinking about, a lot of people think about all these great marketing strategies and they think about all these cool things to do, but think about the person, your real people. Like, what do you do when you go on Facebook? Like, literally, what kind of state are you in? Look at all the states you're in throughout the day, going through your work, waking up in the morning, checking Facebook, being in work, taking a break, so having dinner, going to the gym, whatever it is. Look at how you function on Facebook and the things that you do throughout the day. Typically, you're not looking to buy things. Typically, you're not looking and watching fancy ads on the side of your thing. Like, you don't have that intention to go out there. You're typically, either on break, you're performing some sort of activity, you're doing things. You need to engage that person while they're performing an activity into your content when they see it on your phone. You need to stand out. You need to maybe set the contrast on your photo a little higher because maybe it will look a little, not fake, but maybe the picture will stand out a little more versus somebody who took a picture and didn't edit it at all. Sharp message that starts at the beginning of the story. So it's little things, because especially you with your content, when you're putting it out there, recognize that majority of people don't have thousands of friends on Facebook. So when you're marketing to people, most of the content they see over. Some people have great content, but a lot of stuff is boring. A lot of it's negative. A lot of stuff with the news stuff that's going on. So when you come out with cool content, a cool picture, get outside. Don't just shoot it inside for your picture on your post. It's very important to have something. Be outside. Get some wildlife, some water. Water is a great thing. Having water behind you, mountains, anything. Just get outside. Be active. Get people to see you. Show that you're actually living a lifestyle. Be doing something that people don't normally do. Maybe you're out with your kids if you're marketing to people who. Kids or wives, parents who have wives, parents who have kids. But just really think about the ideas of that. But the first line is always important. So, for me, I now once I started traveling, mine was, it's crazy to think that, I went from broke to now traveling the world full time in less than 2 years, while building a business online. So that was one of mine. It's just a quick hook. People who are starting off, there's a bunch of different. I'm trying to think of some good ones here for you guys. The first line, you always want to take somebody from, it's like creating a capture page. So you want to take somebody from where they're at now and show them the path to where they want to go. So I went from, discover how, a capture page, discover how I quit my 9-to-5 job. So you're targeting people who typically have 9-to-5 job, discover how I quit my 9-to-5 job full time, and discover the exact system I use to quit my 9-to-5 job to travel the world full time. Discover the exact system I use to help me create more freedom and abundance in my life. People are just getting started off. You can use those words. That this system is, you're learning how to create more time, freedom, and abundance in your life. Those are just different things that you can use. So it's a lot of, you take that sort of idea, like mapping to the capture page, take that to map it into the first sort of sentence of your story. Lots of questions as well. We got tons and tons of questions. This is amazing. So yeah, the wiki. Can you work on this as fast as you can?
And like I said, I'm selling real estate investment on online trading and to promote myself and not the product.
What's that?
Mike said I'm selling real estate investment online trading.
Oh yeah.
To promote myself and not the product.
Oh, there we go. I see your comment, Mike. Yeah, this is that's a huge one. Real estate is amazing. For Facebook, it's completely untapped. If you're in real estate, and this is not just me saying, I highly recommend buying this course. So it's just real estate. It's an untapped niche on Facebook. Work with a lot of people in real estate. You're able to do a lot of things that most realtors aren't doing right now when it comes to targeting people within the niche. You can literally target people who just got married and are looking to buy a new home, people who just had a newborn and are looking to buy a new home. You can target income levels. You can target people who just sold a home a week ago, or are planning to sell a home in 2 months, or looking to buy a home in 6 months. It's crazy, the targeting. So yes, if you're in real estate, you can build a brand on this training will teach you exactly how to do that too. Build your brand on Facebook in the fan page, and you can build it around any niche. And then you can even take people who are in real estate and drive them to your opportunity as well. So it's just it can be used in many different ways. So Phil, I bought the course, but to wait 12 weeks to get the modules. No, Phil, you're going to get them right away. So I know it said 12 weeks now. It's just 12 modules. Everything's recorded. You're going to get access to a membership back office immediately. As soon as you buy, you'll be sent an email with your login instructions. You'll get access to the Limitless Profits Facebook group and community. So you can sign into the course. You just set up your membership and you'll get access to it right away. Everything's recorded in there, all 12 weeks, so you get access to it right away. Okay. So how long does it take to set up a campaign? Once you learn this, and literally walking through setting up a campaign, If you're just setting up the ad, it takes 5 minutes. So when you learn to set up a Facebook ad campaign, 5-10 minutes. To go through this whole process from start to finish, if you were, like, again, somebody experienced doing this, setting up from a Facebook fan page to all that can take, you know, up to 48 hours if you're experienced. That's what I said. This is a 12-week course, so don't expect we're not all here just to get rich quick. You know, money is a great thing, but, you know, really start with vision why you're here, because you want to create like a good foundation for yourself. You want to really, you know, build something that's lasting, that you can take with you, and that's an actual investment. Like, I really look at these as investments. So you're not just like sending leads into something and then losing them. You're literally building something you can take with you, you know, to life and build upon it and build off of it with your brand. So literally it takes, like, you know, this is an investment. You know, go through the course and follow it step by step, and you'll see amazing results. Okay, Casey, how do you tell a success story when you don't have one yet? You have lots of success stories. You just being here is a success story. How many people are in your shoes right now, working a job, and still haven't even made a decision to do anything different with their life? Maybe they go home and they just, you know, play video games and continue doing that, or, you know, they continue doing the same thing they were doing before. You just being open, like, to an idea that's different than what the normal, like, 9 to 5 sort of like idea of living is. You coming out here, learning a new skill that's going to help you take your life and could potentially propel you to completely new heights and ideas and things and lifestyle that you can only imagine. That's a powerful thing. So you just being here and making decisions in your life to, you know, get personal development, get around people who have what you want, invest in yourself, a big one, invest in yourself. That's where you start seeing changes happen. But you just expressing that to people, sharing that story with you, that you are just doing that, you're going to get a huge audience that's going to connect with you, because there's so many people out there. You know, sometimes it's a great thing. This is why I want to inspire you guys, because some people, even me, when I go out there and I talk to groups from Travis and George and Kiara, you know, seeing Kiara at the event, sometimes it gets a little intimidating. You know, Kiara has massive success now, and it's just the beginning for her, but she has success. But when people find her and they see her success, it can be intimidating. But people who are just coming into this business, like yourself, you know, you're just starting on this path. You know, people can relate to your story of just making that decision to, you know, invest in yourself and do, you know, this business and do something different in your life. They can relate to that. So it's really easy for somebody in the new stages of the game to relate to somebody who is just about to take that leap and take that plunge and is ready to partner with somebody that is on that same path with them. Because it's much harder for somebody to come into a business and be like, Kiara, I want to work side by side with you. Can you help me? Give me a hand. No, she has hundreds of people coming to her business every month. It's crazy. But when you're a person, you're just getting started, and you yourself are going on this journey of personal development and going through building your business, find somebody that you can work with. You know, reach out, reach out to people with your story like this. You're going to find people who will want to work with you and build that community within those people that are on your team, and just, you know, start working with those people and slowly keep growing into this massive like foundation of people who are just going out there and doing awesome stuff and really motivating the world. So I love happy people. I love motivating the world. So if all you guys can take this information and do that, that'd be great.
Congrats, Jeff Weber.
Oh, congrats, Jeff Weber. Awesome, Jeff. Thank you so much for purchasing the course. That's amazing. Travis.
Amy Posadas.
Amy Posadas. We got another one. Thank you, Amy. That's amazing. Travis is just over here, so he's on the side. We'll give Travis a shout out. This guy is literally the reason why these things happen. He is a rock star. He's a genius. Like, he's literally
Really,
yeah. So
all the limits team are.
So yeah. So do you guys have any questions? Kiara, any questions, comments?
I want to emphasize.
Say something, or
What's that?
do you want to come out and share something? Or?
Yeah, for sure. So basically, guys, I want to emphasize what Brian was saying. A lot of people think they need to be a success story. I think that we all started from zero. To be fair with you, I remember when I just started having success last year. There was another person that we were in the same team, and there were people who knew he had way better results than me. Like, he was making 6 figures, and I was just making my first 5K, and they would come to me because I had more time for them. You know, when you're just starting to get results, or you show people that you're determined to get results, what happens is they're more drawn to you sometimes than to someone that's more successful, because they know you're going to have more time for them. I have people that, for example, had an opportunity to work with 7-figure earners, but they said, I'm not sure they're coming to you because you focus more on people. So if you just show that you're focused on team success and other people's success, then that alone is enough of a traction factor for you to start getting great results online. Trust me on this one because I'm speaking from experience.
Yeah.
So don't worry about not having any credentials because you really don't need them to start making money online. It's like, it's not a must, trust me.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest things that, I think I'm up here now. So Phil Buckman, congratulations, he also came through. I just wanted to share something. I was just talking to the guys here too. So again, we're talking about getting around like the right people, getting the right coaching, mentoring, investing in yourself. What we're going to do and actually throw in right now for anybody who buys on this webinar, you're going to get a 30-minute coaching call with one of our Limitless Lifestyle consultants as well, who's going to walk through and break down like your business, like through this whole Facebook process. And we're going to be able to get you on like a coaching call with one of them. That's pretty cool. So we're going to throw that for you guys as well. That's on this webinar only. So if you guys buy on this webinar, we're going to hook you up with one of our personal consultants. We have 3 of them. They're amazing guys. They will take your business. They will walk you through this whole process we're explaining to you and really give you your game plan as well. They'll help you map out a personal game plan. Hold your hand. 30-minute call with them. We'll throw into this. That's normally $1,000. But I think we charge $1,000 an hour for these guys when they do hop on with a lot of our clients. But we're going to throw that into the call for you for half an hour. So anybody who buys today only, just on this webinar. We can't do it for everybody because it's crazy, but today only. So just throw that in there.
That is too much value.
Like we're really giving mood today. We haven't done a webinar in a while, and we're just in a giving mood, and we want to we really want to see you guys crush this out. All these resources, like you're getting, like if I had these resources, and when I first started, like all of this stuff, like I don't even know where I'd be at right now, but it's just even taking this information where any of you are at right now and just taking action on it and just applying it and starting the process of applying it. What Kiara said, like, is so powerful because that was my breakthrough, recognizing that, like, that you do have everything. Like, you do deserve everything. Like, you do deserve to give, like, all you have for the world. Like, the world does deserve you. Finding that self-worth within yourself, that, yes, you do have a voice and what you have to say is important. And maybe it might not be to you, but it is to a lot of other people. So you're almost doing a disservice to the world by not getting that out there and showing people that you are powerful, that you are strong, and that you're ready to, live a fulfilled life. Because that's, again, really underlying everything we're doing is just fulfillment. So you can take this stuff and really rock out with it. Your true self, you can create massive results in your life. Very quickly. I'm new in this game. Kiara's new in this game. I mean, we're really new. Like, I think we're like 2 years. You're like a year, 2 years. I don't even know. I don't even know how long you've been in this in internet marketing or.
In internet marketing over 2 years, successfully over 1 year.
Yeah, there you go.
But so it's not. I'm just starting to gain momentum, like real momentum, like now, because now I have access to the right tools, and I have the right system, I have the right people to work with. Guys, I work with these guys. I mean, many people that follow me trust me with all their hearts because I give everything away on Facebook, and so they know that just by linking them up with you, I'm linking them up with the right people. I mean, guys, $997 is priceless. I mean, you've seen the results that I've showed you guys on Facebook.
Oh, sorry, we got Raul Gonzalez. He came through. Congratulations, Stephanie King. Wow, these are like pouring in. So I'm actually just trying to read through this when they're coming in, but they're coming in, so that's great. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Kiara, but I just want to congratulate you guys. I'm excited. Like, I'm just so excited to get this information over to you guys. It's just, it's cool. And like Kiara said, she gives everything away, and that's what we're literally giving everything away. If tomorrow off of this webinar you say, hey, Brian, I want your course, that's cool. I will sell you the Limitless Profits. But like, if you want the opt-ins course, you want the other one, those are literally $1,000 a piece. Like, we're not joking. And if you want to call, that's literally going to be $1,000 or $500. We're not joking. Like, this is real deal stuff that we're giving to you guys. So take advantage of this. Like, if you don't even like it, $397. That's why we're offering this free payment plan. So we can hopefully get everybody to be able to take that leap and get the information, because it's powerful stuff. So I'm just going to make sure we have check questions again. Put it in this package. Yes, you're going to get in a group. I'm going to put the custom email follow-up for DA that we use, the custom one. That is That is huge.
Extra.
Yeah, Travis just looked at me like, "Are you crazy?" He didn't know I told you guys before, but we're putting that in there, guys. Email follow-up, the way you connect with your customers after they come in. Yes, a certain percentage of people buy through the front end of PR system, but another great percentage buy off the list after the first email, after the second. Guys, people are on mobile phones. Sometimes they can't go through, and maybe they're busy. They'll go through, they'll watch the video, but don't have time to pull out their credit card and buy. But then when you send them the email, you make time for them to go pull out their credit card and buy and get started with you. So that's a powerful thing when you have the proper email campaign that they come through. And I literally see sales coming from PRs on the first email, second email, all the way through. It's 7 emails or 8 emails long. And I literally see her get sales from every single one of those emails. So they're high converting, and our client, all the rest of our clients do too. So I'm just going to check those through this. So,
No, la fuente sí tiene un tenedor y tú la tienes ahí.
So Daniel, appreciate offering about 10K to DK advertising right now. It's not converting very well for me. Well, find something and keep testing and tweaking until you make it work. That's called getting through the grind. That's just being straight up and honest with you. So it's going to be, I invested probably $25, $30, $40, $50,000 in myself before I started seeing results in my life. So it's getting around the right people. That's how I was able to get around the right people, give me the right information, was investing in yourself. So there's no excuses here. I really don't care if you spend $1 million in your business and you're not getting results. Spend $1,001,001 because you're probably getting one step closer to creating that, that all three feet from goal. But, it's consistency, and hopefully you don't have to spend $1 million. But I'm just saying it's consistently and getting over those humps, those roadblocks in your life that are holding you back, and those fears from, hey, investing another dollar because you didn't see 10. You're going to experience is getting over those humps. So, find it within you to get through and break through into those new people. Like I said, don't stop investing in yourself and your business, because I guarantee you, you're right there. If you're experiencing that stage in your business, you're right there. So that's a little bit of a little word of advice. Okay, 3 more questions, guys, and then we're just going to hop off here. So I know Kiara has been up super late. She's and all the rest of you guys.
Facebook lead ads. I got a lot of leads, but no sales.
Okay, Facebook lead ads. Yeah, exactly. I don't use Facebook lead ads. I never have. Again, I stuck into what's worked. When I've changed any variable in what I'm doing in this process, it just doesn't convert well. It converts, but I see a lot higher numbers when you're paying for a result. This is the simplest, easiest way to manage a business that's systematic, that allows you to live a life and gets consistent leads and sales in your business. Other ways of marketing is great, but when you have to place multiple ads, multiple days, you're running multiple offers, that means you have to watch multiple things. If you place this ad and you place this ad, one funnel, you get that funnel converting, you scale it up, your business literally runs on autopilot, and sometimes you can check it for an hour a day. I'm just saying the other hours literally spent connecting with all of the messages that are overflowing in your inbox, asking more about what it is you're doing. So that's when it's cool, and that's the working part of your business. The other part of it, and that didn't change for me when I literally worked 2 hours. It's like, Kiara, work 2-3 hours a day, and I was traveling through Asia, traveling through Europe, living my life, and literally living my life. It's the craziest, most amazing feeling in the world. But it's literally like setting up a system, one piece that works, like mastering one thing that works, building a system around it to create systematic results into your life. But not only that you can scale, that has trackable results that you can scale. Because if you can run all these ads but you can't scale them, then you just have a business that you're consistently going to be running around chasing your tail the whole time. Because again, you're just trying to pay. You're literally chasing the paycheck again, instead of building a passive income system that pays you over and over without having you to do any more work. So there. Okay. Any more questions? Just Roger, no, we're all. It should be sent over to you shortly. It will. It's an automatic email. It just comes through, Raul. So you'll see it any minute there. Travis is looking at it all right now.
Yeah, I'm looking right now.
German, shut up and take my money. This is priceless, people.
Shut up, take my money.
Literally right though. This is like what I'm dropping here. It's pretty priceless. Even us just having this conversation with PR, it's amazing. So should this be created with a business page or your profile? You could do either or. So when you set up a fan page, like I said, it's an individual asset. It's not connected to your personal profile at all. Only if you create it through your profile. So like put it this way, if you create a fan page through your profile, you automatically become an admin on that fan page. But say if you wanted to like give that fan page for me, you can make me an admin and take yourself off of that fan page, and now I would own it. So it's complete separate entity. So it's not actually attached like permanently, I should say, to your personal profile. But you can do either or. You can set up, like I said, with that little nugget of opening the business.facebook.com. You can open a business account there, or you can and create a fan page through that, or you can. You're still going to have to add your personal page. You're still going to have to add yourself as like an ad account role and all that stuff in the business manager. But if you're just starting out, easy way, just create a fan page off of your personal profile and start through there. Like the first thing, just go and create a fan page. That's like the first step. And once you get that up and running, you'll see it's going to create momentum, and you can just keep building on that. Okay, can you use ads on group pages too? No, I don't run any ads in groups or any of that. Literally, like I said, the ads I run are story ads. So that's literally it. I just run story ads. I run some retargeting. I don't literally build this. You can see people who have spend vast amounts of time creating all these huge campaigns and build an incredible business and system off it. This is just the foundation. You take the system, you can build. But this foundation where you're learning, you can literally build, and keep scaling this to the world's end, and that's what we hope to do here with you guys, and especially working with PR and stuff. We're going to literally blow up our business. So hopefully you guys are going to be a part of that. But any more questions, guys? I think we answered almost everything. Fiona, the 997 is only that course is 997 if you get it. If I'll connect with myself or Kiara. If you want them, we're not that's the thing with the bonuses. We can still get you the course at $997, but getting the other two bonuses, I'm not too sure right now. But if you're willing to next 24 hours or something, if you can do it by tomorrow, connect with myself, reach out to me on Facebook, or reach out to Kiara, and she'll reach out to me. We'll see what we can do for you there. But the $997 for the actual Limitless Profits course, we can do that for the next few days. But if just the bonuses that I said about the coaching call, all that, that's huge. So just connect with Kiara, and hopefully we can do that. If we can put something together the next 24 hours, maybe we can work on something. Phil, well done, guys. Thank you, Phil. Really appreciate you for coming out. You have an amazing day yourself. And yeah, thank you, guys. Thank you all for coming out. This has been awesome, just hanging out with all of you today. This is probably the most fun I've had on a webinar ever. And I'm just sitting here sharing value, and I'm just having a great time. But it's probably because we have such great people, and PR is so awesome herself and just brings this great energy. So it's been so great being here with you guys. So really appreciate that. So if you guys are ready to take action on that offer, if you haven't already, we still have people coming through. It's crazy. So if you're ready to take action on this offer, just jump on it. And Travis is going to be here making sure that you guys get hooked up in the group. We're going to get you the right information. All the bonuses, those bonuses are cool, and you can start rocking and rolling on this. So I think I'm all spent for words. Kiara, do you have anything else?
Awesome. All right, guys. Honestly, Brian just killed it tonight with the value. That and what they're giving you tonight. Just the Limitless Profits is just priceless, because guys, you've seen my results. I posted them on Facebook today. You can see that I've got 120 signups, and 90 of those are from the ads, using the structure that Brian has spoken to you about today. And if you can get that, access to that course in full detail, be amongst us and be amongst 6- and 7-figure earners who talk about business and just shipping ideas. Guys, you want to be a part of that. 997 is nothing, all right? I mean, just take a leap of faith, just make sure you take a decision to take action the minute you're in. And I'm telling you guys, up in no time. It's just literally about being limitless up here. And honestly, you'll be great. You'll be rock stars, I have no doubt. Awesome. I'm done, and I think you're done as well.
I think we're all finished up here, guys. So
thanks for being awesome, guys.
Thank you guys for coming out, and we'll see you in. For those of you who joined, we'll see you in the Limitless PRs in there too. We'll see you in the community, in the group there as well. And let's crush it out, guys.
Awesome. Bye, guys.